This Valentine's Day, celebrate the one you love the most with Hallmark cards at Walgreens. Valentine's Day is the best time to send your favorite person a reminder of just how much they mean to you. A Hallmark card is a super simple and beautiful way to say how grateful you are for the love you two share. Don't forget, Valentine's Day is Saturday, February 14th. Visit Walgreens today to find a Hallmark card that shows just how much you love them. Because love lives here.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Good evening, hockey fans. My name is Jeffrey J. Scott Lavecchio. I'm bringing on my... I started thinking about how these are going to start to be live and how ridiculous that's going to get. Anyways, short shifts. I got a question. Toph has no idea what I'm going to ask him or ever. Can't trust this guy. Toph, if you overnight made a wish to a genie and that wish was granted, and the wish was you become the head of USA Hockey overnight, and you can only do three things, or you're gonna what are your first three things you're gonna focus on overnight? Poof, you're the head of USA Hockey.
Wow.
First three things you're gonna implement. What are we doing?
Oh, geez. Oh, this is a big question.
Big question. A lot of pressure.
Oh my God. Yes, there is. This is a big question. Okay. First three things I would do. Okay. First thing I would do is I would, and again, I don't know what where the money goes or how that flows within USA Hockey, but I would make it a point to allocate resources to the affiliates better. And I would put paid people in positions at the top of each of the affiliates at USA Hockey. So Central, Pacific, Michigan, Massachusetts, all the different districts. I would have, because right now, most of those, if not all of those affiliates are ran by volunteers. And I think, a lot of the problems that people talk about with USA Hockey isn't necessarily at the governing body level. It's at the affiliate levels. Like, I don't know about you, but I hear of oh my God, these places are so corrupt, and the people who are running these affiliates are so corrupt, and they bend over backwards for certain teams, and they're in the pockets of others, and yada, yada, yada. I think to do it right, you have to invest more money in people at those levels, not necessarily the national level, but at the affiliate levels in each of those districts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So putting really good hockey people and really good administrative people who that's their job. Their job is to run those affiliates rather than
for the listeners who don't know what you mean by they're running the affiliates. What do these people at this level do?
They're doing the coaching education. They're enforcing the rules that the affiliates put on. Cause that's a lot of the complaining that I hear from people is there's these recruiting rules in place and there's these game rules in place in some places, but they're not being enforced. Nobody wants to enforce them. And because they might have somebody, in their back pocket, or they're in somebody's back pocket. Let me say it that way. So those people need to enforce the rules. Those people, I think, just being boots on the ground, going to different organizations and putting in some more work. Now they do have the ADM people and the hockey development people that do that on a smaller scale, but there's one person for each region, or maybe two people for each region, right? So we need more of that. And so I think having another paid position at those affiliates would really help for those affiliates to function a lot better, enforce the rules that are in place, make better rules too, in a lot of instances, and just investing more rather than at the head governing national level, investing more in people at those district levels.
Yeah, makes sense. Put people who are in charge of other people, make sure that they're qualified and well motivated through it being an actually salaried position and things like that. So they're going to go out and do a great job, and it's going to trickle downwards
And
from
it's their
there.
job. Like it's
Right.
what they get paid to do. It's what they
Right.
do
They're
all
not
day, every day,
distracted.
rather
Yeah.
than having another job
Yeah.
and then being thrown into the fire that these people have to deal with because youth hockey is insane. Right. And
Gotcha.
so
Yeah.
investing
Okay.
more in the affiliates, I think from a resources and a people standpoint, I think would be good. Okay. I have another one. Let's see. What else can we do? Okay. I would get rid of the at-large bid for nationals.
Oh,
I would get rid of
interesting.
the at-large bids for nationals.
Why?
And the reason I would do that is because it makes people insane, not just at the tier 1 level, but at the tier 2 level, to make sure that they have the best strength of schedule, on my hockey rankings. So then now they're going to be ranked higher in the country. So like now they can get one of those at-large bids to go to. No, if you want to go to nationals, win your district.
Right. Yeah.
Win your district, and then you can go to nationals. Like,
Yeah.
earn it. Obviously, if you're, winning throughout the year, you're kind of earning it too. But just the craziness that comes with the scheduling, like that's like part of the reason why so many people travel so much to try to find games of like this insane competition. So their strength of schedule on my hockey rankings could be good. So they'll have an opportunity to be an at-large bid for nationals.
That's just ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would get rid of the at-large bid for nationals or bids for nationals. When you reach, like, if you want to go to nationals, earn it by winning your region, winning your state championship, winning your district championship. That's how it was when we grew up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it was when we grew up. Like we had to win states in Illinois, and then we had to beat you guys in St. Louis and Wisconsin,
Right.
To go to nationals in the districts.
Right. Right. So you would do that every level, even midget, major, or whatever, U18.
Well, you don't have
down.
nationals like until Bantams.
Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't matter underneath Bantams.
Below that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 1 district level, 2 get rid of at-large bids. What's number 3? You got a third one?
Oh God, I only get 3, so I want to make sure that this is like important. I think I don't know if I would do this, but like drawing lines in districts, and if you are in part of this community, you play for that program. Like, but there are some downside to that, I think, too, because if your community isn't, doing a good job, like I still believe in the community model though. Like look at Minnesota, but like if I tried to mandate that, I would get skewered.
Yeah.
Absolutely skewered. But finding a way to like really like do something about the recruiting in youth. Like youth hockey is about recruiting now. It's not about development. And so finding a way to either draw lines, and you got to play for this, or maybe have like a 2-person exception for each team. I know Illinois, they have a rule where like, at different age groups, you can only have so many people from outside the organization come into your team. Like, I think it's like 2 at Squirts, 3 at Pee-wees, 4 at Bantams or something like that. Okay. Everybody else has to be, from your organization from the year before. So like little things like that, I think could help the recruiting side of things. I think I would move the select festivals where they bring the top 200 people. I would move that to December instead of in the summer, because we're trying to promote multi-sport athletes rather than unisport athletes. And I don't care. Like if you're missing your best 2 players in December for a weekend, like just take that weekend off. Like if a coach wants to bitch that like I don't get that player for that week, who cares? Like,
wow,
do it in December, do it in November, do it during the hockey season.
Wow, I couldn't love that one anymore. I love that. That is so, because like as a player, like midsummer is like weird. You're not really skating that much. A lot of players, or they weren't when we were playing. And
it's just weird that you promote not playing that much in the summer, and then your like most important camps are in July.
Yeah, like, man.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I love that. And
I'm sure there's ways of like my thinking is dumb or whatever, but and there's reasons that they don't do it, but they should.
Yeah, that one, especially because you as a college scout coming from that end, you were like, it's like, yeah, we go and watch, but also
Yeah, summer hockey sucks.
it's summer hockey. It's not, and
Yeah.
none of you guys really have played with each other, with the way they do it now, and so like you're not really getting the most accurate type of reading. So I mean, for me, I love that one. That's
Okay. And then we only have like 30 or so seconds left. So I've been thinking about this as you were talking. Like the other thing is like, and I know they try to do this. USA Hockey tries to do this, but creating buy-in to make change is so important. Like you can't just mandate stuff. You have to talk to the affiliates. You have to talk to the different stakeholders in different parts of the country. So if you do want to make some of these sweeping changes, like you have to build a buy-in for it before you can do that. I think like USA Hockey, particularly with like the cross ice hockey and the mite stuff, like it came down top down mandate. You have to do this or else. That was kind of like the vibe. Like you have to create a coalition and really like get people on board and sell them on why this stuff is important and kind of go from there. So I think just like bringing people together to do that is important. So 10 minutes, we could do a whole episode on this, but
share the show. Topher was the head of USA Hockey.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.